Welcome to Mariel Beads and Beyond. Today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful bracelet. This was made with 8 O's and 11 O's. This other one was made with 11 O's and 15 O's. They all look really pretty. I'm going to have the kits available in my website as well as written instructions. So don't forget to visit my website and my Etsy. As you can see, they both look really pretty and they are double-sided. We are going to pick up 5 8/0s. We are going to bring them down a thread exiting from this side. We are going to sew in a reverse direction through the first seed bead that we add. This is what you should have. We are going to pick up 5 8/0s, a thread exiting from this seed bead. We are going to skip this one and we are going to sew up through the next bead. You are going to skip one bead and we are going to sew in a reverse direction through the second bead out of the 5 beads that we just add. This is what you should have. We are going to pick up 5 beads. We are going to skip this bead and we are going to sew through the next bead. As you can see, it's slightly sticking out. We are going to skip one bead and we are going to sew in a reverse direction through the second bead. Pick up 5, thread exiting from this bead, skip this bead and sew up through the next bead. And sew in a reverse direction through the second bead. And we are going to continue repeating this step until we get the length that we desire. I have the length that I need for my bracelet. I'm going to pick up 2 8/0s. My thread is exiting from this bead. I'm going to skip one and I'm going to sew through the one bead that is sticking out. And now you can see both sides of your bracelet look alike. For this bracelet, I'm going to put a button 12 millimeters and we're going to use a wire guardian. In this bracelet, I use on one side a wire guardian to hold my button and on the other side, I use seed beads to make the loop. For this other bracelet, I use wire guardian on both sides, as well as I add some charms. I really like the way my jewelry looks with wire guardians, but in case you don't have wire guardians, I give you 2 options. We are going to pick up our wire guardian. We are going to open it a little bit and very careful. We are going to sew through one side. We are going to put the button in, sew through the button, sew down through the other hole of the wire guardian, and we are going to sew through the 2 8/0s that are holding the wire guardian. We are going to reinforce 4 times. Sew through the wire guardian, continue through the button, then sew down through the other side of the wire guardian. You can reinforce by going around through these 2 beads and the wire guardian. I like to sew through some of my work beads just to make sure my button or clasp is going to be secure. So we are going to sew around through the beads. So come down through this one, sew through the next two. We are going to sew up this time. Continue through the two beads that are holding the wire guardian. And continue reinforcing. I'm done reinforcing, so I'm just going to continue through these beads to get the thread out of my way. I do not like to make any knots at this point because I don't want to have any issues, especially if you're working with 11s and 15s, that you have any knots obstructing your work. So for now, we're just gonna weave through the beads and we are going to continue with the other thread. For this side, I'm going to pick up 22 11/0s. I'm going to skip the first two and I'm going to sew in a reverse direction through the third bead. I'm going to pick up two beads and I'm going to sew through the two 8/0s that are holding the loop. I'm going to reinforce 4 times. So continue reinforcing and I'll be right back to show you the next step. Our thread is exiting from the two beads. We are going to sew down through the next bead and we are going to come down through the following seed beads. We are going to sew this time through the seed bead to the right and we are working in a diagonal direction. So we are going to pick up 5 11/0s and we are going to sew through the bead across. We are going to come down through the next two seed beads. Then we're going to sew through the seed bead to the right. Pick up 5 11/0s and sew through the bead across. Come down through two beads. Continue to the seed bead to the right. And we are going to continue repeating this step until we get to the other side of our bracelet. I'm done adding my beads. I need to get my thread to the other side so I can start adding my beads. So I'm going to sew around these beads. So up through the next bead, and we can start adding our 11 O's. Pick up 5 seed beads and sew through the bead across. We are going to flip our work so we can see the beads that we need to sew through. These 2 beads are underneath of the previous 11 O's that we add. We are going to flip our work and we are going to continue through the next bead. Pick up 5 11 O's and sew through the bead across. Flip your work sew through the 2 beads that are underneath the 11 O's previously added. And we are going to continue working until we get to the other side of our bracelet. Once we're done, we need to reinforce the 11 O's. This step you can skip, but I really recommend for you to do it. So I hope you guys like this tutorial. I hope it was easy to follow along. If you like my videos, please subscribe to the channel, like my videos, share them with your friends, and don't forget to visit MarielBeadsandBeyond.com to get your patterns and your beading supplies. Until next time, thank you.